That little flinch right before you say something you shouldn't, mid-negotiation or mid-argument with your partner or your spouse, that's a real brain circuit. And yes, you can train it, like that cute puppy you just picked up from the pound before they both destroy your home. Hello, my name is Frankie, and welcome to Wired to Win, the Auto Dojo Quick Hit series, where we go under the hood of the one piece of equipment that you use in every deal, every conversation, and every relationship you'll ever have, your brain. The anterior cingulate cortex, or ACC, sits just above the corpus callosum and works as your brain's built-in conflict monitor. Its job is to notice when two things don't add up, two competing facts or two competing impulses, and flag it for your prefrontal cortex, your brain CEO, to deal with. Brain imaging shows the ACC fires right before you respond during a challenging decision and fires again harder right after you mess up. That post-error jolt is your brain going, yeah, that was a mistake, before your conscious mind has even caught up. It's basically the world's fastest, least forgiving Gordon Ramsay. The ACC is also wired into your values. It helps hold your belief system in place and pings you when your actions start drifting away from it. So it's not just a logic checker, it's a values checker, and it does not appreciate being ignored. When this system underperforms, brain imaging shows noticeably weaker conflict and error recognition, which plays out in your behavior as slower course correction and more repeated mistakes. A well-trained ACC is the difference between catching your own mistake mid-sentence and finding out the hard way after the deal or the relationship has already taken the hit. In sales, this shows up constantly. A sharp sales rep's ACC fires the second a customer says something that doesn't line up. You told me this trim included that package, and flags it fast enough to fix before it becomes a trust problem. It's also what should fire in you right before you overpromise a delivery date or low price just to close today. Picture that mid-sentence catch right before you say something you shouldn't. That's the ACC tapping you on the shoulder. People who've trained themselves to actually pay attention to that shoulder tap, pause, correct course, and often turn a near miss into a win for their credibility and the sale. Those who steamroll over it to hit a number are the ones quietly burning trust and referrals, even on the days they close. At home, the ACC is that gut level, something's off, feeling in a conversation with your partner or your kid before you can even explain why. It's also what fires right as you're about to repeat the same unhelpful move you always make when you're frustrated. We all know the one. The good news, that signal is trainable. People who practice deliberate reflection, like journaling, after-action reviews, actually debriefing a tough call, get faster and more accurate at catching their own conflicts and mistakes in real time because they're strengthening the wire between the ACC and the PFC. Leaders who ask, what did I miss, after a rough meeting are quite literally giving this strength circuit reps at the gym. That's the piece to take action on. Build a 60-second debrief after high-stakes moments, a tough customer or a hard conversation at home. Ask, what felt off and why? You're training your built-in error detector to fire faster and more accurately next time, no lab coat required. So go do it now. On the floor, next time you feel that internal ping before you overpromise to a customer, stop and say the honest version instead. Your future self will thank you. At home, after your next tense moment with someone you love, run the 60-second debrief before the day's over and take a diagnostic of the situation and what to do differently next time. Why is this important? Well, because the gap between the sales rep who catches their own mistake mid-sentence and one who doesn't is this one circuit. And it works the exact same way at your dinner table at home. Ignore that internal flag long enough and trust erodes quietly, one overpromise or one sharp comment at a time until it's too late to walk it back. So go take action, keep the customer first, and go dominate your floor and your life. To have these quick hits delivered to your email and text, scan the QR code you see here to subscribe or go to autodojotraining.com, and I look forward to serving you in the Auto Dojo soon.